Electrochemistry. It's a very important chapter, especially for the chemistry. The reason is that it is the results which we get out of this electrochemistry chapter are very important to decide which species or which reactant or which metal or which element is more reactive than the other one. So it is the main deciding body, the main deciding chapter, which basically gives us the clear-cut idea that if we have to compare the reactivities of the different species between two different species or between n number of different species or between the different metals or different elements, the last and ultimate words comes from this chapter, the electrochemistry. The results which comes out are in the form of certain values which are called E naught or your cell potential values or potential electrode potentials of that particular species, and they gives us a clear-cut idea that which is more reactive and which is less reactive. So this chapter is both important for theoretical purpose, for understanding the theoretical part, that what is the basic logic behind finding out that what is it actually is the reactivity series, how they are prepared, on what basis it has been prepared, and what makes one species more reactive or more less reactive than the other one. And certainly the second most important aspect of this chapter is that it also gives us a very clear-cut sequences and the description about the experimentation which are to be done in order to determine the reactivities of the different species. Now, this chapter mainly deals with the interconversion of electrical energy to chemical energy and vice versa. How electrical energy is converted to chemical energy and how a chemical energy can be converted to electrical energy. Now we know, so the basic of this chapter is the study of how this electrical energy is converted to chemical energy and how this chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. See, we know the galvanic cells. Galvanic cells are the cells in which the spontaneous redox reactions are allowed to take place. The energy released in these reactions is a chemical energy which is directly converted to electrical energy. So this conversion of a chemical energy to electrical energy is possible through galvanic cells. The cells, the examples are dry cells or the button cells, the lead acid batteries, etc. Then the second aspect, the electrolytic cells, the process of electrolysis, in which what we do is we use electrical energy to bring about certain chemical reactions which are otherwise non-spontaneous. So here what we do is in electrolytic cells, the electrical energy is used to bring about a non-spontaneous redox reaction. So here this conversion is possible in the cells which are called electrolytic cells. So we have basically therefore two types of cells, galvanic or voltaic cells which convert chemical energy to electrical energy, and we have electrolytic cells which converts electrical energy to chemical energy, because the energy which is used as a source to bring about those non-spontaneous redox reactions, which is electrical energy, is getting stored in the form of chemical bonds in the products formed. So the electrical energy is converted into chemical energy. Now both of these cells together are called electrochemical cells, and that is why they are studied in electrochemistry. Now this study will give us at the end the clear-cut idea that about the relative reactivities of the different species, different elements, metals, non-metals, etc., and will give us a clear-cut idea that okay, fine, it becomes a main deciding factor behind your reactivity series, which you have been studying from the junior classes, that which species is more reactive, which is less, and what all the reasons and how to experimentally measure it. This is what is the basic is.